Hello and welcome back to Circle City News. I am your host, Kayla Metter, and today we are going to be discussing or reviewing the movie called Perfect Feet on Amazon Prime. Perfect Feet is a documentary based on Calvin Harris, who travels the world searching for the perfect pair of feet. We follow his adventures as he interviews people from all over the world. We learn about the many sports that has effects on our feet, such as ballet, track, hiking, running marathons, you get the point. And the dangers that those can bring upon our feet. Sports, athletic sports, can cause a lot of damage to our feet if we're not wearing the proper gear, if we're not practicing the proper techniques. So this documentary kind of dives into that as well. We also learn the importance of keeping our feet dry, because moisture, you get athlete's foot, you can get all kinds of different issues if your feet are too wet whenever you're exercising or playing sports. We also kind of learn what the best footwear is to use while playing these sports. Some people believe you need the max amount of padding in your shoes, and other people believe in minimalist shoes, like they're called barefoot shoes, I believe. But there is no proof that tons of padding helps you. There's also no proof that no padding helps you. It's very heavily debated as to which is best for you. The documentary shows multiple perspectives on foot health. We hear from multiple podiatrists that explain their views on foot health and what we can do to keep our feet in good shape. As we follow Calvin's journey to find perfect feet, we learn a lot about feet, from fashion all the way to culture. Calvin visits salons that explain to us the importance of a good pedicure and the health benefits of taking care of your feet if you have diabetes, and also the benefits of men getting pedicures. I really liked that about the documentary, because not a lot of men believe in that kind of thing. They think it's just for girls, or you're too feminine if you do that, but really it's not. It's just about good hygiene and wanting yourself to look good. We also hear from foot models. They tell us about their careers, and we also learn when not to wear high heels, because even though they're stunning, they can be really bad for your feet and your ankles. We also see how feet and art are combined, from painting your nails a certain color or getting a specific design, all the way to tattooing your feet, which Calvin Harris does in this. He actually goes and he gets his foot tattooed. He also gets a pedicure just to show that men can do it. The documentary also covers cosmetic surgeries for feet, because a lot of people don't like their feet, which is really interesting to me because I didn't know that was a thing. I knew you could get a nose job, or your cheeks lifted, or, just the common things, breast augmentation, but I didn't know that you could get cosmetic surgery on your feet. The documentary also very briefly covers foot fetish and how it came to be and how long it's been around. It even includes the original Cinderella story, where you actually find out that the prince, he had a foot fetish. And it wasn't like she just lost the shoe. No, this prince was making women come from all around to fit their feet into this really tiny slipper. And some women were even cutting off their toes and the sides of their foot just to fit into the slippers. We also see different cultures' perspectives on the beauty of feet, where Calvin interviews a photographer who started a project of documenting women of Asian descent who would bind their feet. Foot binding was an incredibly painful process of wrapping cloth around the feet to change the size and the shape of them to fit a higher beauty standard. It originally started out as a fashion statement that was a sign of beauty and status and power, that Chinese women carried that tradition on and continued doing for hundreds of years until it was outlawed, I believe in 1911. My favorite part of the movie is when Calvin flies out to Haiti. He uses his time and his journey to fly out to Haiti and to give out shoes to the less fortunate. Now, there is a lot in this documentary debating whether shoes are good for your feet or not, and if you should go barefoot or not, but everybody deserves a pair of shoes. I really enjoyed that part of the movie. The message that I took from this documentary is that all feet are perfect, whether they're too big, whether they're bound, whether they're high-heeled, and even robotic. Covers that as well. If you're interested in learning about feet or hearing more about feet, then this is the documentary for you. Even if you just like them and you want to see feet, this is the documentary for you. I highly recommend it. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed hearing about this, give us a follow at circlecitynews.org. You can also follow us on Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, formerly known as Twitter. Thank you for listening, and keep it real out there.